was married before she married him. My dad was married to a woman named Susie. I don't know what her last name was. Ezel, I think. Susie Ezel. And they had Allie Ezel. He was my half brother. Lived over in Winchester.
So he's the oldest. Or what? No?
James has been the oldest. James was older than that, and James was my mama before she was married to a Troop before she married Mama. She had
James Troop, your brother?
Half brother. Yeah.
He's the one that knows Betty Joe.
Yeah.
He's the one that.
His son.
His son. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be right.
Yeah, his name's James too.
He's
one of his sons.
Pretty good cut up.
He's got about 12. He had about 12 kids, James did.
He's a busy man.
He walked up to Betty Joe and he says, you don't know who I am, but I know who you are. You know, I told her that you used to be a brother before she was married.
Well, how did he know it, Ray?
I don't know. He knew that I had married Phyllis.
Yeah.
And he knew Betty was my sister. And he got talking to Bill Parrish. And you know, Bill was with Betty. And
that might have been old James.
No, this is the younger one. He's looked up their history and family history.
Yeah, that was a young James.
Well, he got telling Bill Parrish a bunch of people he run up on, and they were kin to Bill. They were at a funeral at the time this happened. And he knew he knew some of the people.
Yeah, he gave me a lot of stuff. He brought me the census for 19 and 20. See, and the only way you get like this. Like the census for 1990, it's against the law for it to be shown for 70 years.
Right.
Well, he brought me the other day the census for 1920, census the year after I was born. And showed that I knew a lot of the people that's on that list he brought me, all the more full of them. And he tells that the man, head of the family,
he's got
all the kids and everything, tells where they went to school.
Where was this at? Where was that census from?
It must have been Coffee County.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, might have been Bedford County. He got out of both places, Coffee and Bedford. And you're only allowed to open them census up after 70 years.
Yeah, see, I need them to open up, well, I guess it's open now, 1920. Dang, boy, he just barely hit that guy and put him down. You see that?
I wouldn't.
Hit him right in the forehead, knocked him down. Look like.
Well, wait a minute, Ben. Now we're taping this and you're getting off.
What about when you made Mama Christmas tree lights for her Christmas tree?
Yeah, that was the first one we ever had, and it was in 45. And the stuff was still rationed. Well, there wasn't anything ready because they used everything to put into the military. You couldn't buy Christmas ornaments of any kind, Christmas lights done. So Phyllis, I decided I'd make her some lights. I went and got some wire and a whole bunch of light bulbs, flashlight bulbs. I welded and glued them all, I soldered them together, soldered one more on the outside, one on the back end. And I bought about 12 batteries hooked up to one end, and they only laid them up about halfway. So I went back and got another 12 back on the other side, next to the other side of the wire, and it was going both on the wire like that, but it lit that tree up. And I made her a star, corrugated board, and it's still on. I still got it. This will be the 48th Christmas tree that's been on.
This is 48th, my birthday.
It's been on all of them we've had since then.
Mama used to put a white light bulb right up at the end of it so it would shine on it.
Yeah.
Well, after you met Granny and y'all got married, you moved to North Carolina. South Carolina.
Well, I was in the Army. I got discharged now.
Oh, so you went to South Carolina in the Army?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a.
Is that when you come back to Tullahoma?
Well, that was after I got off that furlough, went to Florida, and then they reassigned me to Fort Jackson. Yeah, that's South Carolina, and I was a stockade sergeant out there. Sergeant of guard. Yeah. And the way I did that, after I went over, after Phyllis come, see, I was all right over in that company over at my barracks. And then Phyllis, she finally showed up. I knew we found a house down there. And, she showed up with a hat, and she had an apartment. And wasn't just a place where she was staying. I couldn't stay down there, actually. You know, she just got that place, you know, so she could get out and look at the apartment. But I went down there to visit her, and the old woman, a real nice old woman. And then she finally found a place over on 2303 Park Street. And they will forget it wasn't very far from Maine. And anyway, I started staying over with her then, and out there at the camp, post at the stockade. I was on 24 hours and off 24. So when I was on 24, I'd go out there and I see I was a sergeant of the guard, so I had a corporal of the guard. And so I'd tell the corporal guard to check me out a pair of sidearms, that belt, pistol, 45 and all like that, and bring it over to the guardhouse. So every evening when I was on duty, I'd come get off the bus, I'd step off the bus right onto the doorstep, step into the guard shack. I'd sit down behind the desk, and I let the corporal go. He'd hand me my sidearm, and I'd put them on. I'd sit down there, and I let him, when he's changing guards, he'd go around and replace all the other guards that's on there with some other group's guard. He'd put my guard on, all the towers and things around. As soon as he got through, it take about 15 to 20 minutes. When he come back, I'd get up, take that sidearm, go and hang it up on the wall. Say, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'd stand on the step, bus come first, stop right at the step. I'd step down the bus, go home and take my illegal 24 hours off. When it come time to change the guard, I'd go up there, ride back out there, step off over the step, get up there, he had my sidearm, hang up on the wall. Put them on, sit down there, wait till he posted the guard. When he got the guard posted, I was like, I'd hang it up and get good at things. I did go with that company for the whole time Phyllis had been there, and one thing I could tell a drunk man coming in there when he was drunk. If he wasn't drunk, I could catch the next bus back to town. I didn't care about nothing back then. Like I said, I wasn't shooting nothing lower than a 2-star general. And have his charge sheet. Charge being drunk, I'd look out and say, what's your name? And he'd tell me his name, and I'd ask him a few questions, look through it. I said, I'll tear the damn charge sheet up, put it with that. I said, catch the next bus back down. Every time I'd turn it, they'd bring in 15, I'd turn 15 and lose. And one time we brought when they brought it in, and if you open the door like this, if a guy just opened the door and walked in, like that, I tell you, pretty much something got me. I like that, I'd take him down to the car. I tell him, the guy stand there and said, lock him up a while. He was drunk. I could tell when he come in that damn door.